Who am I when no one's watching? Am I the son they hoped for? The man they expected? Or just someone stitched together from everyone else's comfort? Sometimes I wonder if hiding would be easier, if making myself smaller would hurt less. But every piece of me I've tried to bury keeps finding its way back to the surface, asking the same question. If I won't protect who I am, who will? Sometimes I look at my reflection and wonder, whose face am I really wearing? Mine? Or the one the world handed to me? A Latino man, gay, loud in my heart, quiet with my mouth. I've spent so much time surviving that I forgot what it felt to simply exist. Maybe protecting my flame was never about proving who I am. Maybe it was about refusing to disappear. The world doesn't always ask you to change. Sometimes it just asks you to dim, to laugh a little quieter, love a little smaller, dream a little safer. I did that for a while. I became an expert at surviving in rooms that was never built for me. Smiling when I felt invisible, burning without letting anyone see the smoke. But a flame isn't meant to apologize for giving off light. It doesn't ask permission to exist. It doesn't shrink because someone else is uncomfortable. It simply burns. Maybe that's who I've been all along. Not someone searching for an identity, someone remembering it. And if protecting my flame means losing people who only love the darkness, then maybe they were never meant to stand in its warmth. And then there are the mirrors, the ones hanging on the wall, the ones disguised as people. They don't ask who you are, they measure, they compare, they decide your worth before you've spoken a single word. Too big, too thin, too old, too soft, not enough. It's almost diabolical. How we've learned to carve ourselves into something easier to consume. How a body became a resume, a face became a verdict. And somewhere along the way, we confused being seen with being accepted. I forgot this body has carried every version of me, every heartbreak, every laugh, every night I almost gave up, and every morning I choose to stay. So why would I hand strangers the match and let them decide if my flame deserves to burn? No, my flame was never meant to fit inside someone else's idea of beautiful. It was meant to light the parts of me I was taught to hide. Maybe that's what they're afraid of, not the way I look. Not the way I love. But what happens when someone finally stops asking for permission to exist? The world will always find new ways to measure you, to label you, to convince you that you need fixing. Don't make that mistake of believing it. Protect the voice they try to quiet. Protect the body that's carried you through every battle. Protect the heart that still chooses love. Protect your flame. Because in a world that benefits from your self-doubt, choosing to burn anyway is the bravest thing you'll ever do.
Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, is that a rose? Hello?